Today, we will cover a topic that many underestimate: walking inside a single instrument. Specifically, how to find ideal entry points so you stop chasing reversals on emotions and start acting systematically. We won't just stare at indicators and wait for a miracle. We'll dig deeper into the mechanics of price movement, into how indicators must be tuned for trading, not just randomly applied. Watch until the end and you'll understand how to connect all of this into one system where price works for you. Today, we'll break down a trading strategy that uses three indicators all at once. These are the ADX, the Average Directional Index, the CCI, and the Parabolic SAR. The main line of the ADX indicator is the most important. We make it blue and thicker for clarity. We mark the plus DI line green and the minus DI line red. Save the settings, and we can move on to find an entry point. And right here, we already have a situation where we can open a buy trade. Now, let me explain why. The ADX is the key indicator. Its main line shows the strength of the trend. If it's above 25, it means the market is in a strong movement. If it's below 20, the market is flat. The higher the line, the stronger the trend, and vice versa. Now, let's bring in the CCI indicator. Its classic use looks like this. A breakout above plus 100 suggests we can look at buy trades. A breakout below minus 100 points to potential sells. The trade closes negative. But that's not a problem because we have a risk control system. What do? I increase the amount for the next trade. And before we continue, I want to remind you I created a free resource for you. There I gathered the essence of my years of experience. In the pinned posts, you'll find a step-by-step indicator, setups with real trade results, and even manuals on the martingale system. So you don't want to drain your balance on empty trades. But keep in mind, I update the materials often, and some of them may disappear. So follow the link in the description, grab everything that's relevant right now, and don't forget the promo code. It will give you a bonus to your deposit. And the chart has already gathered those who are really growing in trading. Now, let's continue walking inside the instrument and recover the loss. I duplicate the long entry again. Why? Because the combination of factors points to a correction within the overall trend, which is upward. If you look at the highs and lows on the chart, they're moving higher. That means opening sells here doesn't make any sense. The probability of continued growth is much higher. Even if one or two trades close negative, it's still better to walk in the direction of the main trend. That's exactly why we use the compensation system, meaning the martingale method. And the trade closes positive, covering the previous result. The upward movement continues. I return to the initial entry size. Even if red candles appear, this is just an accumulation phase, which usually ends up with a new impulse upward. That's why you can enter in the direction of the trend right after the candle closes, or even before it finishes. So, I open a buy trade. Trading is done with a 1-minute expiration, but if necessary, the time can be extended to 2 to 3 minutes. It all depends on the time frame and how volatile the pair is at the moment. Yes, sometimes false hints appear, but if the indicators are set correctly, like now, the ADX points to the strength of growth, CCI is holding near 100, and Parabolic confirms the upward trend. As a result, the trade once again closes green. Everything aligned here. The indicators matched, we accounted for mechanics and trader psychology, and we saw a strong upward move. As you can see, walking inside an instrument is about discipline. It's the ability not to jump into every candle, but to wait for that moment when all factors align. Yes, sometimes you'll have to skip a few moves, but when you enter, you have confidence that the trade is justified. And that's the difference, ladies and gentlemen, between a beginner and someone who trades systematically. And if you want not just theory, but to see how this works in practice, I have another offer for you. I run a private traders community where we break down the market live every day. There I show you my trades, I share setups on current assets, I explain strategies and indicator settings in a way even a beginner can repeat. And you know what's important? I don't let everyone in. I personally select participants because I want to keep the level and atmosphere. In the future, I plan to completely close access and only leave those who are truly ready to work. So, if you want to join this space, message me directly. Contact is in the description under the video. But keep in mind, sports are limited. This won't just be a chart, but a real working environment where solutions are born every day and a new generation of traders is formed. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because here I share open breakdowns that will help you build a systematic approach. In the upcoming season, the topic of working inside an instrument and finding ideal entry points will be key. And that means now is the best time to stop acting chaotically and start working like professionals do.